Good morning and welcome to Farming Simulator 2015 with the Rude Man. Yes, it's finally out, and unfortunately it was early released last night and I didn't know it. I wasn't watching. Well, to be honest with you, I couldn't remember whether it was the 30th or the 31st. So it's about 10 o'clock in the morning here and I just realized I don't have it. I've already checked around and there's dozens of videos out there. There's a couple people who have 2 or 3 videos out already. But they don't have you. So here we go. I am going to start with career. I've already kind of set up the options, I believe. The game is running in 64-bit. That's good because that's what I run in. And let's start with the career. And before we do that, notice download mods. I'm going to click on that and look what we have. We already have mods to download for Farming Simulator 2015 from Giant. Cool, huh? So, let's go back to the game. Go into career mode. And we're going to start a saved game. Going to go normal. And we have 2 farms to start with. Westbridge Hills, which we had in the Titanium DLC. And we have Bjornholm. It's a Scandinavian area, represents an important agriculture center in the middle of the Nordic forests. So what we're going to do is, I've already seen Westbridge Hills, I know what it looks like. Obviously it's going to look better and different in 2015, but let's look at one we haven't seen yet. So I'm going to go to that one first. Yeah, it's pretty cool that without any other saved games or any mods or anything, the game loads pretty quickly. Hello, welcome to Farming Simulator. Would you like to start a guided tour? I'm going to save that for later because I just want to do a quick look at the farm itself. Start the guided tour later, yes. Okay, first of all, let's take a look at the HUD. In the upper right hand corner you notice it's got the time, and I'm not quite sure. It's got a picture of the sun. I don't know if that's going to represent any weather that we might have, but we'll find out. We have 5,993 euros and we're running at 5 times speed, so let's drop that down to 1. In the lower left hand corner we have a mini map, and it looks pretty graphical. It even looks topographical. Up in the left hand upper corner we have the number 9 toggle map view. So if we hit the 9 key, it brings up the map, the full map, and it looks very detailed indeed. Topographical map in 3D. You're going to have a hard time getting lost with that. Alright, so let's see what this is. Welcome to your brand new farm in Bjornholm. If you continue down the slope, you get the main area where you can find more introductory tips to the game. Alright. This must be our log cabin style home. Looks pretty nice. Look at, even the shadows look nice. If you notice in farming or Professional Farmer 2014, you have that fluff flying around. Looks like we've got that in this game too. But so far the graphics look very good. Let's run up here. And what? I picked up a gold coin. There are 99 more ancient gold coins hidden in the world. Maybe they'll become useful one day. Huh, there must have been a gold coin laying there. But as in the other game, you can't go into the homes. That's a shame. I was hoping you could get into the homes and be able to have some off time when you're not farming to enjoy, you know, what you've earned and what you've built. So anyway, it's kind of nice. What is that? A sauna? It's a sauna. Oh, you can't get it in either. Oh, you can't get in it. Oh, that's a shame. It's a nice deck out there. Looks like there's a little garden over there, vegetable garden. Alright, let's spin around. Ooh, a combine. I see a combine. This is like Christmas. Look at that. Akomia. Sampu Rosenlu. I have no idea what that means. I think that's, that must mean combine, I guess. Beautiful orange color. Looks like a pumpkin. Okay. Now, when I got closer, it pops up E for enter. And, let's see if the controls are the same. Pretty much, controls are the same on my gamepad. And it looks like of course the graphics in the right lower hand corner for the piece of equipment are a little bit different. So, as you would expect, it should be. Let's take a stroll down to the farm itself. And we'll start over here. Getting rid of straw and hay. If you have a surplus of straw or hay bales, you can place them in here and receive some money in return. Cool. And we can actually come in here. Cool. Oh, I'm kind of excited. You're going to hear me say cool a lot. I have high expectations. And hopefully there's a collie around here that we can name Lassie, so in case we fall in the well, Lassie will be able to tell everybody that we fell in a well. This is a chicken coop. As soon as you buy some chickens, they get delivered directly to this spot. Chickens lay eggs, which you can sell at marked spots on the map. Very good. Can we get in here? Nope. How do we get in the chicken coop? Can we jump? How do you jump? How did we jump before? Oh, what was that? Oh, that's our... This is our new PDA. Oh. Interesting. So it looks like it's... it gives you quite a bit of information. And how do you get to the next page? Okay. I don't know how to get to the next page. Oh, up here. Oh, I see. I gotcha. I gotcha. I thought there'd be a way to do it on your controller, but it doesn't appear to. Wait a minute. Yeah, there is. Never mind. Okay, so it's similar to the others. It's just better graphics. A lot larger, easier to see, easier to read than that the old PDA. The old PDA was kind of cute in that it was supposed to be like a cell phone, but it was kind of small, and you know, it was not as bright. This is kind of cool. I like this. Okay, so that doesn't explain how we get into the chicken coop. We used to be able to jump. Can't go through there. Oh. Well, see, there used to be a jump button. Oh, there it is. It's spacebar. Alright, so we have one rooster and a couple of little areas. So we have to jump. But it used to be I could do it on the gamepad. So it's not like I jump a lot. I don't know what this is. I'm not quite sure. Ooh, gold coin. Alright, I have 2 gold coins. Well, gold coins are better than picking up horseshoes, aren't they? Gold coins, that's money. Gold. So if we're a lousy farmer, we'll be able to sell the gold and have some kind of money. It's down here. Is that power? Electricity? Some kind? Well, we have a lot of outbuildings. I don't know what they're good for. Is this like a stable or something? Yeah, I don't know. That's too bad. Alright, let's see what this is. A brand new game, and unfortunately you got Ramblin' Rudy. I'm just excited. You'll have to bear with me. This is pretty exciting. A new game's always fun, especially if it's one that you've enjoyed playing. I think there was a gold coin down there. We'll go back and look. So this is kind of a equipment barn, maybe? Did I see a gold coin over there? I did. Right there. Got pallets. Look at the detail on the pallets. Pretty cool. And just random boards laying around. And little piles of rock, I guess. Alright, we have an extra weight for a tractor there. Okay, so let's take a look over here at what our tractor looks like. A Hurlman Prestige Drive Power. It's a turbo 90 and a nice little trailer. Now it is muddy and dirty. I'm wondering if we'll be able to clean those in this game. Okay, now this must be fertilizer, obviously. Fertilizer, drive to the tank and fill up your equipment. You can find another tank at the garden center. During the filling process, money is deducted from your account. That's pretty normal, just like the other game. Alright, let's take a look at what we have over here. Potatoes. Now, interestingly, the potato graphics look about the same as they did before. Although I don't know how they could have improved it. Potatoes and sugar beets. Store your potatoes and sugar beets by unloading them here. 2 conveyor belts are located behind the hall where you can fill your trailers. Now, the only way they could have improved it would be to make them 3D instead of just a painting. These are beets. And yeah. Alright, what do we have here? This is, I don't know what this is. Wood chips? Wood chips storage. At this spot you can store any surplus wood chips you have and retrieve them, e.g. by using by using a wheel loader shovel. Okay, so this kind of leads me to believe, here's what I was thinking, and this is just me, and it isn't a complaint, it isn't a criticism, it's just a thought. I was kind of hoping that they would have a different section of the game. So if you came into the game, you could choose farming, or you could choose lumberjacking or forestry. It looks like they're going to combine it all in one. And I made this comment before. I don't know many farmers that are loggers, and I don't know many loggers that are farmers. But so I was kind of hoping you could just separate them, so you could have, like, you know, you could have one game of a farmer and one game as a logger. Okay, looks like we have a seeder and another tractor. This is a Dutz AgroStar 6.61. Pretty cool. And these are your seeds. If you have coin to spare, you can refill your sowing machines at these pallets. The same pallets can also be found at the garden center. Alright, so what's behind this shed? I did turn the sound down to about 50%. Man, you have a lot of outbuildings here. One of the things I do like about this farm is it's dirt. It looks like a farm. It doesn't look like, you know, all tarmac and beautiful cityfied, farm land. It looks like a dirty old farm, which it should. All right. And this is your silo. These silos are for temporary storage of your commodities. Drive over the unloading spot with a full trailer and then load its contents. A symbol is displayed to the right as soon as you are in position to start unloading. To retrieve a commodity from storage, position a trailer below the pipe on the other side and activate it. The trailer will be loaded until it is full or until the storage is empty. Pretty typical. Now, this is interesting. These grates look a lot more open and visible than the ones in 2013. Good deal. And more outbuildings. This farm is huge. A phone booth, which you don't see many of anymore. Helpline, buying fields, great demand, finances, vehicle shop, selling of specific vehicles and tools. So this is just basic tutorial information. That's fine. So far, it appears that there isn't much different than 2013 in regards to how the game functions. A fountain. At a fountain like these, you can refill your water tanks. Graphics are nice. I like the sound. Look at the water. Cool. Very cool, very cool. You remember at the first of the video, I told you you're going to hear the word cool quite a little bit. You'll just have to forgive me for that. Okay. Now, there was one other thing I kind of wanted to look at before we get too carried away. And that was which fields are ours. Obviously, this little bitty one. Let's pull our map up again. And we are at field 24. It looks like we own this field. And field 29, it also looks like we own. So it looks like we're starting off with these two little fields. Oh, wait a minute. Field 38 looks like it's green. Down by the grain elevator. Where is that? And so that little spinny thing out there is how we buy the field. Boy, that's a nice, good size field. Let's see how much fields are. Field number 30. 57 euros. That's 57,000 euros. That's not bad. Obviously, it says I can't afford that. All right. Let's go grab a piece of equipment to drive around. Oh! Where was this? I didn't see this. Where are we? We are now in field 38, which is where I was trying to go. And it looks like this one is ready to cultivate. So let's look at the map again and see where we jumped. We jumped from field 29, or from the farm, all the way over to below the grain elevator. Okay. And it looks like, according to the HUD up there, we're going to have to do a lot more. We have to lower the weight. I don't know if I can do anything with my... I can. Okay, although it doesn't tell me what the control is, I can use the controller to do these functions. So let's take a look at where we're at here. Does this also belong to us? Or do we just own the field? So let's take a quick look at the map. See where we're at. There's the freight yard below us. Let's just make a big circle here and see what we can see. Uh-oh. Okay, so this looks like it's... Is this someplace we can sell something? Is this some kind of mill? What does the map say? Just says it's a grain elevator. I'm assuming that we can sell grain here. So it must be some kind of, well, I don't know. What is this? Ew. This must be a scale. So we have a scale house. Alright. That's cool. Oh, sorry, I said cool again. And they have somebody just tenting out in the back here. Okay, so there's a scale on both sides of this. And evidently if you have in-laws staying over, you can just throw them in this little tent over here. That's the guest tent, my assumption. I already missed my mods. I was trying to hit the button that takes me to my different pieces of equipment. It don't work. Alright, is this some kind of a little mini mart? Gas station? Looks like the tractors motate pretty good. I'm doing 43 miles an hour. And there's lots of little details, little buildings around. Looks like people actually live on this map. Oh, look! I'm leaving tracks. Oh, yeah, you know what I'm gonna say. That's cool. I wonder how long the tracks last. What's this? Job board. There's a job board. So there's no running missions. There is a pending mission of falling fruit. A crate of pineapples tumbled off a delivery truck. Now it's up to you to transport it to the right place. Remaining time, 9 minutes. And you need a front loader and a pallet. And so you must have to accept that, and that would start the timer. But what's this over here? Nothing. Well, that's kind of neat. So there's jobs you can do if you're bored and have nothing else to do. And we must be using fuel because I'm losing money. What do we have here? Another grain elevator. Trying to figure out what that looks like. Let's take a look at the map. Okay, we're cleared down here. There looks like some kind of a cattle ranch. Let's drive around. Nice pickup. Look at the particle effects of the smoke coming out of the stack there. It's kind of neat. Let me check the camera view and see if we can... Okay, so we do have a decent camera view. Kind of a light house over there. Oh, look. We must be close to the ocean. We come play on the beach. Don't drive in the water. Don't go near the water. Come in a little bit. Alright, so this is yacht club maybe, huh? And it looks like we've got some kind of a cattle area here. Wool pallets. As soon as you purchase some sheep, they'll start producing... Oh, is that sheep? That's not cattle, it's sheep. Okay, so this is your sheep farm. Or a sheep farm. Alright, let's continue on. This must be some sort of a little village. And it looks like there's another bulletin board for jobs, maybe. Yep, there's another bulletin board for jobs. Let's see if it's the same job or different job. That same job. Oh, I want to see what the people like. Are they like zombies like in the old game? Are you a zombie? Well, why are you... They walk funny. Hello? How are you? What's your name? Where are you going? Where do you live? Are you a zombie? Can you walk right through me? Oh! Okay. That scared me. So we have our village zombies back. And this must be a place where we can sell chicken eggs. Yep, selling point for eggs, which we don't have, so. And there's fuel, and a bank looks like behind us. Ow, in the building. Look, it's a businessman zombie. Man, that guy, look at it, he's built like Arnold Schwarzenegger. What kind of business do you do? Oh, I gotta check this hat out. Nice baseball cap. Yeah, you're styling. Alright, so we have fuel here, and there must be a telephone so you can check out for banking. Oh, there's drains along the side of the road. Look at the map again, see where we're going. Alright, we're gonna run out of time. Better hustle it up. So this map is Oceanside. Oh look, there's a fair going on. A circus at a trailer park. Okay. I'm gonna miss course pay. All right, there's some kind of a cell point there. See more telephone booths here than I've seen in ages. Everybody has cell phones now in America. You have a hard time finding a phone booth. And there's another bulletin board. So it looks like there's bulletin boards everywhere. I like that map. I'm wondering if you can move it, if it always stays in that location down there. And another bulletin board over there. Another equipment type shed. There's a lot of trees around here. I'm wondering if that's where you go to cut your trees. Yeah, I just want to make a quick little run around the map, which is not so quick, before I go into any kind of tutorials. So let's just continue on here. Oh, I'm knocking those things over. Did you see? Watch this, watch this. Oh, missed it. I'm knocking those things over. I'm assuming that they get replanted. This little shed down there, a barn down there with the skylights and a big windmill. All right, I love that. Another place to sell chicken eggs. And that must be another sell point of some kind. Look at the street lights. Those are cool. I wonder if they work at night. I'm sure they probably do. And another phone booth. Another bulletin board. And then we've got something over here. What is this? What is this? The reason I'm wondering what that is because there's a green elevator sign on it. Wah! Dang. Oh, it must be a grass pile. Alright, so we've got a grass pile. This must be a place where you can sell grass. Okay. They're going to get mad at me. Look, I'm running over all these things. Alright, well, this must be the garden center. And another green elevator icon. So it must be, yeah, right there. And a silage pit. Oh, nice. It runs through it. I like that. It's open-ended, I should say. All right, and there's that's a cow. The other thing I thought was a cow was a sheep. This is a cow, so there must be, ow. There must be cattle in here. Yep, there's a place for poo. And a milking machine. Cool, alright. Look, I even make marks on the gravel. Alright, take a quick look at the main map again. And we are coming... it looks like the biomass plant and a heating plant is in the center of the map. There's a wool, more chickens. I want to get all the way around the map. I want to hit a car just to see what happens. Now this is interesting because that looks like a biogas plant right there. And what is this? Another place to sell something. Another little mini mart. Yeah, doesn't that look like a biogas plant? So throughout the map, there are places that look like you would do lumber. Like off to the left here, and then again off to the right, there is a forested area. I really want to hit a car just to see what happens. Alright, what do we have here? Ah, this must be the train depot. Okay. What's that over here? Oh, look at that! Ha! We can make the train run. Why did we have to do that? There was no information. Does it come back? Come back. Oh. It must just make a big circle, maybe. That's kind of strange. Uh-oh, I cut him off. I wonder where the train went. And why do you have to manually make the train run? Do you actually sell the grain at the train depot, or do you get paid only after the train runs? And there's a little sign for something. Interesting. This looks like Snob Hill. This is our farm right to the left here, our land. So this is where we picked the trailer up, tractor up. Kinda, sorta. Yeah, because we're back to that thing. Alright, let's look at the map again. We've got a few minutes left. Let's head back to the farm. Yeah, let's go back. Actually, Let's put this tractor back where we got it, and we'll just jump to another tractor. Let me find our cultivator. Okay, take a look at the map again, and we're kind of going that way. Let's go back this way. And we'll go into the center of the map where we haven't been yet. Looks like some kind of little goat trail we can drive. Now, I noticed that we have tractors and farming equipment, but we didn't jump to any kind of logging equipment. So, I'm not quite sure how you get the logging portion started. But, of course, I just downloaded the game a half hour ago, so... Well, hour ago. Alright, so we are... Looks like the farm shop is this way. What is that? Okay, this is biomass heating plant. This facility provides heating to the nearby village. Once you start cutting trees and generate wood chips, you can sell them here. All right. How much wood can a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? We'll find out later on in the game. That fence looks like a cemetery fence. Sorry, but it does. And what do we got here? Fuel. If a vehicle's gas tank gets empty, you can refuel it at a gas station like this one. There are several of these to be found around the main roads. Good to know, although we already knew that, didn't we? This isn't our first rodeo. Not our first farm. We're farmers from way back. Okay, this is the shop, or the, I don't know what this is. This is where you buy equipment, I guess. And what is this? This is another bank, is it? No, this is where we sell equipment. Direct selling. If you sell a vehicle or implement directly, park it in the marked area. 20% higher. Wasn't it only 15 in the other game? I think it was. Only 15. Let's see what we got up here. Somebody sleep out here? Or is that one of them dolly things you lay on to get underneath a vehicle? Bet it is. Vehicle shop. This is your one-stop destination for acquiring new vehicles, tools, animals. For selling your old machines, newly bought equipment always appears on the space next to the building, except for animals, which are directly transported to your to their appropriate locations. All right, and oh, look at this! This tells us if there's any sales. Harvesters. What do we get in harvesters? Beet harvesting, cultivators, mowers. Well, I want to look at something. I don't want to buy it. Let's see. Let's. Oh, you double click on it. Okay, so this is what we have already. It looks like. There's that New Holland we've seen in all the videos. We do have some case equipment. Cool beans. And then we do have the older equipment and a crone. Not a lot of equipment. Oh, that's our notice. Let's go back. So this is something we can explore. I was kind of looking for... Oh, you can go by brand name. Well, I don't know any of the brand names because I'm American. I recognize a few, but... Where is the... Oh, is that an actual tractor up there? Where's the... lumberjack stuff? There we are. Forestry stuff. Ooh, we can buy cars. One car. We can buy a pickup. Isn't that cool? And... Alright. Forestry equipment. Big stuff. Fun stuff. Chainsaw. We can buy a chainsaw. I want the big McCullough. I don't know, the Husqvarna is pretty cool too. Not familiar with that one. I've seen Husqvarnas and McCulloughs. McCulloughs are always yellow or orange. Alright, head back to our own farm here. Oh, I wonder if I can do like we used to be able to do and get that... no, evidently not. Settings, real time, quick game. So that's our first cursory look at Farming Simulator 2015. I'm going to come back and I want to take a look at the Westbridge farm, and I also want to do the tutorials just for fun. I don't know how far I'll get into them. If they're really lame and boring, I'll probably stop, but we'll look at it then. In the meantime, happy farming, and I'll see you next time.